Hey Rage Zone, what's going on? Alright, I actually wasn't gonna be making a second video, but since I got a decent amount of time and I didn't want to really have like a slow development thread, I decided to let you guys in on a bit of the application so far. So currently, I have voice features working and I merged it with the other prior form to make it to where it's really gonna be your little MapleBuddy, woo, that I won't sell, Oxysoft. Anyways, so let's go ahead and start this. So here we have our two buttons, and what this screen is actually, it's for people who have this on Windows Startup. Whoever decides to set this. That's weird, but that's because I said start. But so through this, you could either say start, which will start the application, or you could say no, which will close out the application in case you just want to use your computer casually or gaming or whatever. So we're actually gonna. There we go. All right. So the way the voice recognition works is that it actually, as long as I'm talking and as long as there's like it, as long as I don't pause for more than half a second, I believe, it will register everything I say, and then it'll parse all of that to text, and it'll look for certain key phrases I say. So here, I'm going to actually reset this so that we can have from the beginning. So refresh. All right, there are no text commands on this because you put it in. So for the dev name, we're gonna actually put in a really simplistic name. So we're gonna go to Populous. We'll go with version 1.1.5 since that's what I use. Alright, we're going to choose our IDE. NetBeans is the usual, but I know a few people that use Eclipse. We're going to go to our Maple story. Let me minimize this actually. We're going to go over to our source starter, or server starter, launch.bat. We're going to go over to our SQL program. I use NaviCat. I know there's MySQL out there, though I prefer NaviCat's simplicity. In fact, let me close out of these two. Let me open up with a local host, pretty basic. And I don't actually have any functionality for the characters just yet. I'm getting the actual application down, then I'll add in the little extras. So let's click finish. So we're brought back to the main screen. Start. Alright, so here we have our two options. We have new, and if you click on new, it says no support more. There's no support for more than one yet, because I don't want to have it to where it's cluttered so far. I'm just focusing on the first one. So we're gonna click OK, and it's gonna say pop because that was a little check I was doing that I haven't removed yet. Alright, so the way this works is the original word was like Populats, I think, but it parses it down to 3 letters, and the closest sound that you can make to those 3 letters is how you'll actually open this with voice recognition. So in this situation, pop, and it opens. Alright, so here we're brought up with our main screen for our server, which in reality takes about 3 seconds to get to if you're not giving a full demonstration explanation. So let's go ahead and open up everything. You can either click or use voice recognition. Start server. Start editor. Start editor. Start SQL. Start local. And there we go. We have the server up and running. We have this. We can minimize this. And if we ever need to like close this, or we close the server, start server. Boom, it opens. Right? Really cool and really fun. So I'm gonna be having this in the development thread a lot. Uh, I want to keep on giving updates, eventually overhaul the entire design so it looks a lot more professional and such. Uh, yeah, but I expect to have a version out for you guys and then either tomorrow or 6 days from now. Like up till 6 days from now. 6 days at the latest. It's coming around along really nicely right now. I don't have any kill commands for it because I don't want anybody accidentally closing it and killing it. But also, if you're in the application and you ever want to go over to my thread and make a post about how awesome it is, all you have to do is just say development. And actually, let me open up this new tab. Development. One sec. Development. That's strange. I probably spelt it wrong in the actual source, so that's my bad. But yeah, it's looking pretty nice right now. Is there anything that I really missed? Actually, yes, there is. How I'm getting it to open up the files. I'm actually creating shortcuts when you do it, so that it's able to reference external files and load all the directories that the file wants to load instead of the files trying to load the directories from this folder that the application's in. So it creates a shortcut to all these applications. So over here to the properties, it starts in wherever this exe is. And that's how I got it to do that. Just for those wondering if you're having problems doing that and such. So these are, you don't have to create shortcuts at all. It's completely automatic. Go remove the shortcuts if you decide to refresh it at all. Like here, I'll show you. Let's go over here, start up our application. What is this? Start, refresh. So if we go here, oh wait, my bad. I actually have to choose one. Pay attention to the dates over here, to the date modified, the times in specific. Look at IDE, program files, netbeans, bin, netbeans 64. All right, 757. Boom. All right, that's pretty much how all this works. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty awesome application. So if you guys manage to watch through all 7 minutes or 8 minutes of this video, nice. And I'll be choosing some people to test this out on different OSs, particularly Windows 8.1 and Windows 10.